about what's been going on as far as Sahara is concerned and as far as the major housing scam is concerned, the housing loan scam. Pradeep, can you hear me?
So I can hear you.
All right, Pradeep. Now, what's going on as far as Sahara is concerned? Sahara, they've got these huge, advertisements. Is that an advertisement? It's not an advertisement, right?
I really don't know what is an
I don't really
advertisement.
know what this is. They've got it published. It looks like an ad, but doesn't say so. So it must be an advertorial, or God knows what it is. But it's a kind of response, and it's the gloves are off, right? The gloves are really off. They're really angry. I mean, they are really angry. They are angry at SEBI. They are asking SEBI, how dare you do this to us? I mean, that's what effectively it means. This is so funny. Under normal circumstances, SEBI passes orders against God knows how many companies, right? I have never seen any company react like this, ever. Now, what do you think is going on here?
I mean, it's the entire thing is content. When we read the SEBI order, I mean, the SEBI seems to have been given a lot of reasonable opportunities for them to, fulfill or give an explanation to the queries. In this particular case, the whole time member, Mr. Abraham, writes that 6 months were given to Sahara to explain the queries posed before them by SEBI. And for 6 months they have been, giving sort of vague answers, not to the point. It doesn't come under the jurisdiction. If something is there and something is asked in public interest,
right?
What stops any company? I'm not talking about Sahara. Any company from giving the proper information.
That's right.
Why should you? You're going asking the people money. You are going and asking the people money to put in your shares. IPO is coming.
That's right.
It is absolutely necessary that people know each and everything.
As SEBI says, lift the corporate veil. As
Yes.
SEBI says, imperative to lift the corporate veil. And SEBI has forwarded the order to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs for further action for violations of the Companies Act.
So when you have been given opportunity, when you have been given time and reasonable time, and
Yes.
time and again various communications are reflected in that particular order, where for the past 6 months he has been giving beating round the bush about what is this 5,000 odd crores all about.
Right.
The people want to know from where has it come. Can a private sector, the entire debate is private circulation. Is it private circulation? Then you disclose the names of the people, the friends of Sahara, the management officers who have invested for this 5,000 crores. That is what SEBI asked.
No,
And if
there's
everything is
something
clear-
over here. Now, wait a minute, Pradeep. There's something over here. At the moment with us, we got Pradeep Dambia. There is something over here which I don't understand. Now, can you read paragraph 3 of this thing? I think you've got DNA right over there, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Can we have Pradeep on air, please? Can we take a look? Right. It's page 3. It's been published. I mean, I've got Midday here and DNA here. I mean, they've published it. Other papers haven't. And I think some Hindi papers as well. Something called Navbharat, I think they've also published it. It says, unfortunately, some officers bearing the grudges against the Sahara India Parivar repeatedly not fulfilling their is spelled as THERE, not THEIR, please mind you, says their vested legal demands have gone to the extent of uploading the order on the website and not supplying it directly to the company. This is but obvious to whimsically hit the company and disturb its well-wishers and investors from associating with it. Now, what does that mean? What is the procedure usually? Because I found out from SEBI, the procedure usually is an order is passed and it goes on the website immediately, just like in the High Court. हाई कोर्ट में जब भी कोई ऑर्डर की आजकल जरूरत पड़ती है, आजकल तो आपको मतलब इंतजार करने की जरूरत भी नहीं है. You just go on the High Court website and you're able to get the order usually. So what's wrong with this? Do you think there's anything wrong with what SEBI has done?
A few days back, when you were highlighting the very fact that you were very close to the Sahara chairman and you know him in and out, you know the way he operates.
Correction. We worked in Sahara for a long time. I don't know whether I was ever close to him. I can't say that. But yes, we worked in Sahara for a long time and we were very fond of that organization. We are still very fond of that organization. And the Sahara chairman, Subrata Roy, is a brilliant man. There is no doubt about it. But this really takes the biscuit. I mean, I don't know what's happening over here. This is like declaring a war on a market regulator who's only doing his job. Right, Pradeep, go ahead.
Sir, exactly. Number one, as you said, that man's integrity is unquestionable, as you said. And you are concerned about the people, the core who's advising him on wrong things.
That's right.
That is what you have been highlighting, the very fact. And this is again highlighted here when everything is done by haste. Nothing is really done by good professional. You don't call it true professionalism. You don't challenge a judge in newspapers by placing ads in the newspapers.
That's right.
And you don't expect a judge or any person of that particular order where the state has imposed some authority on him to give an order in a closed and sealed envelope and post it to your office. I mean, that is not what they are for. Everything is in the public domain.
That's right.
And it has to be in the public domain. You don't expect an order to be dispatched to you in a closed envelope. It is for the people. The entire you can say institution of SEBI is to protect the small investors.
That's right.
And you don't expect a whole-time member or a person who's holding the chair as a judge to give you an order in a sealed envelope and post it to you or give it to your person. That's not the way it functions, and that's not the way it can ever function. You don't expect these things. It has to be in the public domain. It is the public domain and it will continue to remain in the public domain. This is not a personal problem.